Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiki LaFleur for those who are new here. This is the first episode of a series that we are going to be discussing skincare, makeup, all the shebangs when it comes to the glow up process. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. It's not an easy process, but it's definitely possible. And we're going to discuss how. If I was you, I would subscribe. Stay tuned. Until then, this is the first episode of Glow Up Real Talk. Alright, you guys, let's jump right into it. The first thing I really want to discuss with you guys, and I don't think that everyone takes it seriously. They see the makeup and they're just like jumping all in. But you really have to understand that your makeup is never, and I'm going to say it again, it's never, ever going to look right, sit right, set right, last. It's never going to do anything that you want it to do or anything you see on social media platforms, other people's profiles with really good skin. It's never going to be like that if you do not get facials. Now, I know it's like automatically some of you guys, the thought of money comes in your head. And as a licensed cosmetologist, let me just express to you, okay? It is not 100% necessary. Does it help? Yes, it definitely helps to have an esthetician that you can go to monthly, bi-weekly, things like that. It helps. And when you are financially in a position to do that, yes, please, by all means, because who would not want to be pampered, okay? Because I know I do, period. And I love it. And I will go a little bit on why it's super important for you to do that, regardless of the pampering, in a little bit. So the reason why though it's super important to have facials is because it trains your skin. It trains your skin.
Really?
Our skin is our largest organ, and the one thing that it loves to do is repetition. It loves to repeat itself over and over and over again. If any of us, okay, I say us because me included, have any skin issues somewhere, somehow, you know that sometimes those things can reoccur. With that being said, let me just go to something simple. Acne, for example. The reason why people, dermatologists, people, doctors, everyone say do not pick your skin, like for me, I've never really heard them break it down. So this is the reason why I'm giving it to you real talk, because if they would have just told me what I needed to know, I would have taken it way more seriously. So the reason why they tell you not to pick your skin is because your skin is going to remember where you picked it, and it's going to think, oh wow, like that's a place that I can excrete more stuff. And guess what it's going to do? Pimples are your body way of getting rid of the toxins and things that it do not want, that do not serve you. Okay, so if you teach it to go anywhere other than the bowel movement, it's literally going to learn from you and excrete in places, because here's what it's learning, okay? It's learning that if you pick that pimple, bump, whatever, it's like, oh wow, they're getting rid of it over here. So you know what, we're going to constantly come over here because they're going to get rid of it and squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and touch it back. And like all these things that's really helping your skin to do something good for your body, but at the end of the day, you're really hurting yourself exterior wise when it comes to having really beautiful skin in that way that I know we all want, okay? And I had to learn the hard way. So I am telling you real talk, the reason why you want to train your skin is because you want to train it to shed. You want to train it to not excrete pimples in certain areas. You want to train it to glow. You want to train it to renew. And that's what facials do. Facials help to slough off the old. It helps to remove toxins. It helps to unclog your pores. And it's pretty much training your skin to stay clean, stay unclogged, stay healthy, stay supple, stay glowing, stay vibrant. And a lot of people, I don't hear too many people really saying that. So for me, it was like, Why don't anybody know this? And why the hell did I have to learn the hard way? Okay? I had to learn the hard way by literally not doing it. I just got so fed up for having acne at a certain age in my life, and I'm like, bruh, why the hell is this me? Why is this still me? I've been suffering through childhood when it came to acne. I wore makeup majority all my childhood, teenage years because I was trying to cover up these marks and these scars and these bumps. When I heard people say, don't pick your face, don't pick your face, but it's like nobody ever told me, well, if you do that, it's gonna repeat and you're gonna constantly have bumps over and over and over again. I mean, granted, that on top of eating better, not consuming things that I shouldn't be consuming, i.e. dairy, cheese, things like that, my body rejects that stuff. It doesn't even like it. So the moment that I also removed that out of my life, my skin started to behave on top of eating more clean and everything else and drinking lots of water. And all that pertains to taking care of your skin. You know, you drink a lot of water because, number one, anytime you're having any facial treatments, you need to drink a lot of water. Because your skin is starting to renew and rejuvenate, and you need to make sure your skin is supple enough. It's trying to increase collagen. It needs all that moisture. So I swear it's such a win-win when it comes to drinking water and having facials, because you're really just supplying your body with what it's probably been lacking for a very long time. So having facials teaches your skin to maintain its cleanliness. The thing is, though, you don't have to have facials with the esthetician from the jump. Like, so don't think about the money. Literally start where you are. Start with hell you are. Like I said, this real time, I'm getting out of here. Let me stop. But start where you are. And what do I mean by that? Go online. If you have no clue, go on YouTube. Research how to do facials at home and start there. But here's the thing, though. You can't just do a facial 1 month and then 3 months go by. It ain't gonna work. You literally have to commit to doing a facial at least, on the minimum, once a month.
Oh, thank God.
And if your face gets clogged, like if you have real terrible acne issues, I would suggest every 2 weeks. Set aside some time. Find a YouTube channel that does a really simple, and here's what I mean when I say simple facial. Steamer or hot rag, okay? Extraction tools. If I find some, I will put some on the screen so you know what I'm talking about. Extraction tools. And if you don't got that, use your fingers with some tissue to really get a grip and just, squeeze. But only, and when I say squeeze, I'm talking about after you go under a steamer, your pores are open and then you're able to easily excrete. Easily, without bruising your face. Because that's the other thing, when you excrete things from your face, your body, and things like that, when your pores aren't open, that's how you bruise. Because you're literally forcing stuff through a very tiny hole, and you're like, why am I bruising? Or why do I always bruise? Well, you're doing it the wrong way, sweetie. Okay? You're doing it the wrong way. So it's really important to go under a steamer and to allow your pores to open, and make sure you're constantly cleaning your hand. Like, I'm OCD when it comes to doing my facials. I wash my face, wash my hands a few times, but maybe one day I'll show you guys. If you are interested in how I do my facials step by step, then put the comment down below and let me know. Otherwise, closed mouths do not get fed. Okay, people? So the other thing is, really make sure that you're not over exerting yourself when it comes to these facials. Meaning, don't look at someone showing you how to do a facial with machines that you don't got. That's gonna overwhelm you. It's going to deter you. It's not going to give you the confidence. Find a channel that literally, like, is showing you how to use the bare minimum, but still getting it done. And I mean bare minimum to the point where, like, even if you do extractions with your fingers, that's fine. And then you put on a toner, then a face mask, and that's it. Like, steamer, excretion. Correction. Cleanse your face first, okay? Always cleansing your face 2 to 3 times is what's the word? You don't have a choice. That's not the word, but you know what I'm saying. Like, just clean your face a few times. Steam, then do the extractions, then do a toner and the face mask. Preferably a detoxing face mask. You can always go to hydration and everything else afterwards, but get your skin used to detoxifying itself first. And once your skin looks like it's somewhat behaving, then you can go and do moisture moisture mask and things like that, especially when you're going out. Like, that's my favorite. When I'm getting ready to go out, I will quickly, do a facial where it is intensifying the moisture so that on the day I am glowing and supple, okay? But until then, take your time and really just get in the habit of having these facials, because I promise you, the moment that you train your skin to have a facial, you will start to see how well your makeup lasts, how well your makeup wears. It's like black and white. You have rough skin that you aren't exfoliating, you aren't taking care of, it's completely clogged with oil and everything else, and you wonder why your makeup isn't looking great. The moment that you stick to the habit, and I'm pushing you guys to stick to the habit for 1 year straight. That's why I said earlier, if you do a facial once every 3 months, you're not going to see nothing. You're wasting your time. You might as well stop. So until you are serious and you decide that this is what I'm going to do 1 day out of 30 days of a month, okay, I'm going to sit my butt down and do the basics. And then as you start to get more comfortable with your skin, as you start to maybe purchase things that you see other people using for their facials, and then you'll get more comfortable to do more extensive things to your facial and really add to it. But until then, start with the basics. This is the first step to your glow up. You start here, and I promise you everything else is just going to have a ripple effect. Period. So this is short, this is quick, this is easy, and I really just wanted to encourage you guys to get facials because it's going to change your life. I promise you. Your glow up season is coming. It's going to be here. Watch and see. You got this. Bye.